Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a part 2 video because yeah, this is the part 2 of last flea market video technically, but you see I have a clear surface here. It's not that I'm just jumping right in and you see all the stuff from the first video. This is technically its own video. You know, I don't like to do a part 1 and part 2 because then when I start with a part 2, the people who are just, you know, stumbling upon this video will then not watch it and then rather go watch part 1. So part 1 will always have more views than part 2. That's why I don't like it. But in this case, it wasn't, you know, there wasn't any other way to do it because it's just like a lot of stuff. And in both parts, there's a big fashion lot, Barbie fashion lot. That's why I'm, you know, I have to do it. So it is still the Saturday of this flea market video, of this flea market weekend especially. It was Easter weekend and we are still on the Saturday. But the big Barbie lot with the 3 caras that I found from part 1, that wasn't the end. And I will also include, of course, then the Sunday here into this video and then some other finds without flea market footage. So let's just, I don't know, roll the camera. Let's see what you know, what happened at the flea market.
Lilly, hier bleiben wir jetzt nicht so lange stehen wie bei dem anderen Stand. Du musst dich dann entscheiden.
Mama, aber da Geld dazu. Okay, dann gebe ich dir was aus meiner Sparung.
Ja, was möchtest du denn jetzt? Entscheide dich.
Mama,
Lilly, du musst dich entscheiden. Mir ist es ganz egal. Die hier sind ein bisschen. Die hier finde ich schön. Das finde ich am schönsten.
ja, das nehme ich.
Ja?
Aber du gibst mir Geld dazu.
Ja, wir müssen sowieso erstmal in dein Portemonnaie reingucken.
Warte mal, ich leg das mal hier hin.
Kannst du schon mal auch sagen, dass wir das nehmen möchten?
Das nehmen wir.
Hört sie nicht?
Was?
Alles gut.
Mama, das ist hell und dunkel.
Hm?
Das ist hell und dunkel. Und das hat lockige Haare, oder?
Was hat das?
Das hat lockige Haare.
Ja, wir hätten gern das da immer.
Ja. 4 Euro bitte.
Mama, ich helfe dir beim Geld. Genau.
Das kannst du sehen.
Danke.
Auch.
Sind meine letzten.
Ja, die sind so schön. Ich liebe die Ponys.
Ich kann mich. Mein Sohn hat immer gesagt, Mutter, wir müssen aufräumen.
Ach, so was sind ihre eigentlich?
Heute hat er mir die Kiste mitgebracht.
Oh, aber die sind so schön. Also ich nehme auf alle Fälle die 3 hier. 4 Euro immer pro Stück,
Ja.
ne? Ja. Ich guck mal noch bei den Barbies hier. Und die Barbies?
Die hat doch auch irgendwie eine Schwester gehabt.
Ja, genau. Das Barbies Schwester ist das.
Ja.
Die Skipper.
Ich kenne bloß die Namen nicht und
Ja.
behalte mir auch nicht.
Skipper ist das. Wie viel kosten die? Wie viel kostet sie?
Na, ich wollte da 5 haben.
5, okay. Ist gut. Nach Ariel. Sehr schön. Immerhin noch.
Das ist doch irgendwie nicht.
Ja, das auch. Das ist quasi. Früher war sie mal blond und jetzt heutzutage hat sie braune Haare. Ist auch Skipper. Ist auch die Schwester. Ja, ja, ja.
Na, das muss ich mir ja dann aufschreiben.
Ach was. Hauptsache, die sind hübsch. I think I have almost all of these. Well, not almost, I have all of these. I'm not 100% sure about this one, so I might include it. This one used to have actually also the, you know, the glitter in it. All of these I do have. Maybe not this one, but I have a lot of this style of Sweetie Belle. And here we have a Skipper. Is this maybe, I think this is Hawaiian Fun Skipper. I don't have her. This is amazing. I was like, who is this? But I think this is just the bicycling Whitney again, same as bicycling Stacy. These two. We have a Mycene. Oh, this is really good. Her prices are fine. I mean, ponies €4, Skipper €5. Okay, let's see. What I did not show you is that same woman that I just purchased the ponies of, she also had this Barbie case, and it's full of fashions, and I got it for €20, and I bundled together with the ponies and the Barbies, and it was 35. But now I'm back here over at where I've already showed you the Mighty Max Skull Mountain. He has packed out more stuff. So, for example, I found this huge Pinkie Pie here. Not that I want it, but it's a big Pinkie Pie, and he has also put out more ponies, but these are all, I mean, they're fakies. So this is here where I have a Barbie in the beat niche, and she's actually quite nice. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's my old battery. Now what I wanted to show you is actually that the Peaches and Cream looks pretty nice, because she has her earrings and the ring. The outfit at the top, the jacket is from a Hollywood hair, I mean, you see that. But I still cannot justify spending 12 on her, because I'm already have already had multiple Peaches and Creams in my life. I currently have 2. Is there any plushie in here that is worth looking at? I don't know. No. Diddle Mouse. A creepy hand puppet. More hand puppets. Oh, there's some modern Polly Pockets. These are all modern Polly Pockets. Oh, some super old roller skates. And these are probably 90s. Or maybe newer. What size are they? Definitely small. Yeah, size 36. I have a 39, so no. European size. I don't know what English, American, whatever sizes are. Oh yeah, some mini ponies. What's that? From this style. I think I have. This was a set. I have most of them. I might not have the Starlight Glimmer here. Queen Haven, and I think I have most of them. Another modern Polly Pocket. And Pusterfix. Bubble solution. If the rollerblades would be in my size, I would consider it, but I don't fit into a 36. I saw ponies. I mean, I had been there. I had like, this was the second round or the second and a half round. I don't know. It's not really a round that you can there's so many different paths at this flea market. And those sellers, they hadn't set up when I was there for the very first time around. And now they had set up, and I saw ponies, of course, Generation 3 ponies, adult Generation 3 ponies, but I was stoked. There were some that I didn't have. And I know the seller, not necessarily know in terms of, I've never really, privately talked to them, but I have purchased a lot of stuff from them. I have purchased, it's the same seller that I found the huge G1 baby pony lot last year. So I know their prices are fair and good, and they also had dolls. And I even, picked up a doll, and then something that you didn't see, because then I had started talking to them, blah blah blah. She's a really old woman. She recently had to, she lost her husband, and now she has to go to, the what's it called when you're not in your own flat or a house anymore, but oh my god, when people are taking care of you where you are like living, to retirement home, something like that, yeah, to a retirement home. And she's not really happy there. She doesn't have space for all of her toys, so she has to sell more and more and more. Yeah, that's when I suddenly saw that, kind of not really necessarily behind the table, but like I saw this, and I asked, because I had already seen this the day, but from the other like seller where I purchased the Polly Pockets, and she was like, oh, there's just skirts in. I was like, skirts? Like Barbie skirts? Like, are the Barbie fashions? And I looked into it, and it was filled to the brim of Barbie fashions. And then I also picked up this, and now this, I found 4 G3 ponies that I did not have. They're all new to my collection. Of course, I did not pick up all of them because a lot of them I did have. I would only do that with G1s. This was here. Then I picked up a Skipper doll and these mountains of Barbie fashions. And the lady was not kidding when she said it's full of skirts. At first I was just like, because Röcke in German, I thought she just said Röcke and just meant fashions in general or something, because one thing that I could see immediately was actually here, the fin of Jewel Mermaid Barbie, and I was like, that's not a skirt. But actually she wasn't kidding. It is almost entirely skirts, only skirts. That means she technically has or had probably more of these cases than with, pants and tops or jackets or whatever. And she has already sold or will sell in the future and all. And she's not only at one flea market, she's at multiple flea markets, and I cannot always purchase her stuff, of course. But this day I was really lucky. She asked about €4 per pony. She asked, I believe, like €5 per doll or something, or like also €4 per, I don't remember. And then for this she wanted I don't remember, 20 or something, and we had already managed to get down with these prices, and I was like blah blah, so it came about to €42 or something like that. And I just asked them, can we make €35? I didn't expect her to say yes, because I thought we would end up then at 40, because it was a little about over 40, I believe, or so. But she said yes, so I paid €35 for all of this. Let me first start with the ponies, of course. Then we're getting to the Skipper, and then of course the fashion lot, which that will take a lot of time. So thrilled to have another G3 Pegasus pony. This is from 2007, so from really the Pegasus assortment, where they started to releasing Pegasus ponies. That was quite late actually in the Generation 3 line that they even made this mold for Pegasus ponies. She's called Pearly Pie, and she's a yellow Pegasus pony with glittery wings and cute flowery cutie mark that even spreads until her legs or hoofs there. She has a normal hoof mark, hoof heart, and the magnet. So I love these. They are so good, and they're in such good condition. There's nothing, I mean, she doesn't have tinsel, so that helps with hair being in better condition, but I love these Pegasus ponies from Generation 3. Then here's one that is maybe a little less, special. It's a little more earlier one. This one's called So and So. So sew as in sewing, sew and sew, from 2004, so second year of Generation 3 ponies. She is from the Rainbow Pony assortment. I don't really know, she doesn't really have rainbow colors, but whatever, that's the Rainbow Pony assortment in G3. And I didn't have her. Her colors, I was like, oh, that looks like Scootaloo, but it is not Scootaloo. You can see she has a button, and then it looks like sewing lines here, stitching, very cute. And I really like her, like this pose. She's also in fabulous condition, and new addition to my collection. And this is how I like to collect G3s, finding them myself at the flea market. Happens less and less these days, I have to say. And then actually 2 ponies that are from the same assortment, so from the same line. Oh yeah, and this rubbery pony wear that was on one of those ponies. I don't remember who. I think this one was wearing it. I don't collect those. It was just on it. It's fine. I have a couple of them. I keep it, you know. These are actually both from the Divine Shine ponies. They are, you know, the kind of, you know, glittery ponies of Generation 3. They are a little see-through, as you can see, and they have tons of glitter in them. Or at least they should have. Yeah, I will get to that. There's an issue with this set. She is in pretty okay condition, to be quite honest. So this is Flower Garland. Yeah, that's her name, Flower Garland. There's actually, I think, 4 ponies in the set. And it is very common that all of them discolor to orange. So I'm very happy that she is pretty pink still. Not as pink as she used to be. She's a little more, you know, purpley, but you know, there's still a lot of pink in her. And her glitter has not faded. It has not, you know, disintegrated or whatever happens to it. She has, of course, tinsel hair, so her hair naturally doesn't look as clean anymore, but very nice condition still. The Divine Shine ponies are from 2006, so mid of the line. Really nice that they, you know, use the same kind of gimmick as in Generation 1 with the sparkle ponies or the sparkle baby ponies. But I don't know, the G1s of this style, they are fabulous. They don't change. They, I mean, might discolor a little bit, but these swap completely to orange, and then all of their glitter fades out of it. I don't know how that is. That must be a chemical reaction between the vinyl and then inside the glitter it maybe melts together with the body and then it changes to orange. I don't exactly know what the issue is. She's called Secret Wish, and at first I wasn't even sure if I had her or not because I already have one of this assortment. I was like, no, I have the orange one. Let me get her. So I was like, no, I do have this one. No, because this is, I think, Tangerine Twinkle. She used to be orange. This is also correct that she's orange. Still, a lot of her like sparkles have, you know, disappeared. But she is technically supposed to be a very bright, like bonbon pink, bubblegum pink pony. So I was like, wait. Do I not have this pony? But then I saw the cutie mark and I was like, no, I don't have this pony. So yeah, and there's even another pony also that also kind of discolors to orange. So it's this four pony set. I have now 3 of them. But other than that, if you don't know that she used to be like a bubblegum pink, so lighter than the other pony, she's actually pretty cute. I like the pose. She also has, you know, tinsel in her mane, and she was very sticky actually. Yeah, she was the one that was wearing this. So maybe this is also, you know, what makes it this color and all, that she, you know, it starts to getting, you know, plasticizer leak and then she gets sticky and then this happens and whatever. But I mean, she's not sticky anymore. If you just wash her, totally fine. Of course, same set as the other one, also 2006. And she's called Secret Wish. So they are Flower Garland, Secret Wish, Flower Garland, Secret Wish, and the one I already had is Tangerine Twinkle. So, and these are, I mean, if you find them with a good, you know, body still, with a good glitter and a correct color, then these are a little more pricey in Generation 3. They're not rare, I mean, but it's the first time I found one of them at the flea market. So I'm like stoked. I'm so happy that I found G3s. There was another little girl in front of me at first, also purchasing one, but I let her purchase. She chose one that I already had anyways. I would have also let her if it would have been one that I didn't have. I'm happy that little girls are still like absolutely loving ponies, even though they're not new. That tells me that please, Hasbro, do this kind of ponies again. Do these, bring them to stores. People will buy them. Children will love them. Whatever. You know what I also love? Skipper. But I misidentified her at the flea market. Of course, this is the Skipper with, you know, my favorite face mold, you know, the late 80s, early 90s Skipper, the teen sweetheart skipper face mold or whatever you call her. You know what I'm talking about. This girl here, you know, with this face mold and this body mold. If you look closely in her eyes, yes, she has a little Z or Z in her eyes, in purple actually. So I was like, oh, this must be Hawaiian Fun, because all of the Hawaiian Fun dolls have this little Z in the eyes. Easy for them to be identified. The Barbie has it, etc., etc., the Kira and on, and the skipper as well. And I actually don't have the skipper, so this is not her. And it's actually a skipper I do already have. So I should have known. I should have remembered that beauty pageant skipper actually also has the Z in her eyes. Just, you know, she has way more purple eye makeup and it's in purple, but she is so pretty. I mean, look at her. I mean, her hair didn't look as good. I, you know, just curled it, and oh my god. So even though she's a double, I might still keep her because these are my favorite skippers. I can quickly show you my beauty pageant skipper that I had. I mean, I never did her hair so nice. I just washed it and left it, you know, open, natural, so to say. But this is actually beauty pageant skipper's dress with the sleeves, and she would have had also a hat and some other, you know, pieces where she could, I don't know, do tap dancing or whatever. What I never had were her shoes. Look what she has. These are the correct shoes. I always only had one of them. Yeah, they are original to this skipper because they are the typical, you know, ballet flats, but they have a bow molded and then also a little gap in between there. So, and they're pearly pink. So this is 100% the correct shoes to her. So whatever I end up doing, if I only keep one or whatever, I will definitely have her more complete then. For now, I tend to believe that I just, I don't know, I keep probably both because now I made them look so different, and this is an outfit that I wanted to put on a skipper for such a long time. I love it. I know this outfit has a different shoes. I will probably give these shoes to the skipper, put the skipper on another shelf, and if I decide that I need more space, then I can always, you know, sell one of them. Beauty pageant skipper actually is from 1990, 1991, yeah, 1990, probably in stores 1991. So my absolutely favorite era. Also, of course, they look a little different because her bangs are a little more puffy than hers. She has more swoop to the side with her bangs. So even their hair color looks a little different. I don't know. I will probably keep both. They are so adorable. There's not much more that I can tell you about the skipper other than she's absolutely my favorite, and I love to find them myself. It doesn't happen that often. I've had nice luck with skippers also, but skippers are not the most, you know, common like character of the Barbie friends group to be found here. Definitely, I find, of course, you find way more often Barbie herself, but I even find more Kira or Teresa than I find Skipper, for example, or Ken as well. Yeah, so even though she turned out to be a double, I'm not even mad about it. She's so pretty, how could I be mad about her? Yeah, this case quickly, and then we're getting to the fashions. Very simple, small Barbie case. The print isn't even that good. It's probably not done by Mattel, it was probably outsourced. That says Alectobermas, whatever, I don't know what company that is. It's cute. It starts to, you know, fall apart a little bit here, the whatever, it's not even a leather plaid, it's more like a plastic here in certain parts, but it still is nice and usable. So has a butterfly print on the inside. The Barbie in the front is of course Songbird Barbie, so that tells me that this is really from 1995, this case, or maybe 1996. So lovely Barbie era, exactly my childhood. But now I don't know how this all fit in there really, but it did. So let's get to all of these fashions, or should I just say all of these skirts. It's almost all skirts. Okay, brace yourself. There's so much. There's so many fashion pieces. I can't even believe how did they all fit into this little trunk. I have sorted them by, you know, stuff I already have, stuff that I have identified, stuff that I think is Barbie and haven't identified, and stuff that I think is like other doll lines and haven't identified. So maybe let's just little quicker go through all the stuff that I already have. There's so many good pieces in it, and as I already said, all skirts. They're really all skirts. But I mean, the chunk of it is what I already had, and there's even doubles of some of them. So maybe let's start with doubles here. 1, 2, 3 of the you know, cotton style Barbie skirts. Then actually 2 of the friendship Barbie skirts from early 90s. So this is 94. Here we've got 91, I believe. We have more doubles. Yeah, here 2 of the Pretty Hearts Barbie skirts from, when was she from? 95. And of course 2 of the jeans Barbie skirts, or like Feeling Fun from 1988. Here you can see they're a little different, right? I mean, maybe this one is just a little, you know, discolored, but, and this one not, but the jeans, the denim looks really different. Maybe this is even correct, and they just, I mean, this doll was released for a really long time. I believe there's so many variants also in the face, so I guess there might also be variants in the skirt directly, because it actually doesn't really look discolored. It just looks like a little bit of a different, you know, color of denim. Those do I have any more that are like complete, you know, even doubles in this one? No, I don't think so. But we have 2 skirts from Teen Talk Barbie in 2 different colors. This is the more red one, and this is the more purple one. But I do have both colorways of these already. They almost look the same, but you can see this one has a purple waistband and this one has a red waistband. So from 2 different Teen Talk Barbies. Then we have another talking Barbie here, Super Talk Barbie. Well, Teen Talk was 91, Super Talk is 94. Or like Teen Talk is 92, I believe, or whatever. This I also find quite a lot. This is from Hawaiian Fun Barbie. You know, so Hawaii skirt from 1990, I believe. We have also a little bit of Skipper all over here. So this one, Babysitter Skipper, 1990. We have this one. This is a fashion pack. I already think I found this skirt twice. It's a beautiful fashion pack. It's from the Cool Tops Skipper fashion pack line from 1989, the number 9088. This is from the Western Stampin' Tara Lynn. Also have the skirt now multiple times because I even have a double of the doll. Of course, 1993. Tara Lynn, not Barbie herself. This one's also super cute one. I do have it, of course, as all of this stuff. It's from a Tropical Splash Fashions from 1995, the number 68000. Then, I mean, most of the stuff you see is not from fashion packs. A lot of stuff really comes directly from dolls. Also like this one here. This is the skirt, of course, from, oh my god, no, everything fell down. From Dance Magic Barbie from 1989, or I think 89, yeah. Then here we have a Fancy Frills skirt from 1990. This is, of course, not from a doll. The number 5289. This is leopard. It's a very cute Fancy Frills set. Looks almost not as lingerie-esque. It looks more like you could wear it normally. This is another Fancy Frills. I think the number from 89, the number 2083. Yeah, this one. Here's another double of a double of a double. Twice the same skirt. This comes actually from the Show and Ride Barbie from 1989, which I have never found. I have found all of these fashion pieces quite often. I have a full outfit for her. She came either, I think, separately or with a horse, and she had like pants or a skirt, so you could either just show off the horse in the beauty contest or something, or ride the horse, so Show and Ride Barbie. She has a really interesting face. I mean, she's superstar, of course. She has really light eyebrows. I would really like to find this doll. Why do I always just find the fashions? I don't know, maybe the fashions were also released separately. That's why I find them so often. I don't know. Yeah, cute fashion pack thing here from the Pearl Beach line from 1997. Another cute, simple skirt from Fashion Favorites, just from 1992. Then this is from a Skipper. This is from one of my favorites, from the Dream Date Skipper from 1989. Then this is actually quite good. I mean, I will probably still use it, although I have it because it's in a little bit of a better condition. This is the Sea Holiday Barbie skirt from 1992. On mine, this gold is a little bit more, you know, less shiny. It has, you know, crumbled off. This one is still a little bit better, so I will probably exchange this one on my doll. Yeah, here, very classic, but you know, lovely Jewel Hey Mermaid Barbie, 1995. Just a fin. But I guess a fin also counts as a skirt. So. What do we have here? Unfortunately, this is also a double. This is from a Flower Surprise Fashions from 1990, the number 5929. This is not Barbie. This is from a Zindy. It's unfortunately a rather bleached, but it's a cool skirt. This is from the Wild Hair Zindy from 1994. So Hasbro Zindy, of course, from the time when Hasbro was doing the Zindy line. Mostly in Europe, you would find those. This one, also two, I forgot, yeah, two of them. This is from the Hot Skaten or Winter Sport Barbie from 1995. Both of them, of course, had this. And here you can also see by the color, they are a little different. This one's lighter, this one's a little more purpley pink. So I guess there's lots of variants in everything in terms of Barbie, and you just don't notice until you have exactly two of them in your hands. Yeah, this is a very cute fashion pack. This is from the Reversible Fashions from 1992. A skirt, the number 865. Reversible, why? Yeah, there's actually a like golden skirt, so you could also wear it the other way around. Ta-da! Kind of the 90s version of the Twice as Nice line. But Twice as Nice is always in the 80s, but in the 90s we had a similar line still, Reversible Fashions. Skipper, this is what the Skipper was wearing actually. The Party and Play fashion pack here, or one of the Party and Play fashion packs from 1990, the number 9029. Do have it, but it's a really pretty dress, but I'm still missing the jacket. I've never found the jacket that comes with it. This is also so good, but of course I have it. Hollywood Hair Fashions. This is from one of the fashion packs from, of course, 1992. Yeah, but the number is 1997. That's why I was like a little like, what did I write down? Yeah, no, the number is 1997, but it is from 1992. It is also, I think, the one that came in the special gift pack with the Barbie when she had a second outfit, and this was also included. Yeah, this one, this cute skirt, comes from one of those big fashion packs. From one of those multi-fashion gift packs from 1990. I did actually unbox this one in one of my Christmas videos long ago. The number 8750 that came with many fashions. There's also a matching top to this one in the same pattern. And then Superstar Barbie, but in contrast to the Superstar Barbie from, you know, last week's video, or the last one where, I mean, technically the same day, where I found like Superstar Christie and stuff from the 70s from Superstar Barbie era. This is from, of course, the late 80s. This is from the 1988 Superstar Barbie. And you find this very often. I have a couple of those, especially you find this one, but I've never found the doll. I mean, at this point, maybe when I'm uploading this video, maybe I found her at that point, but so far, for years and years, I haven't found the doll, but I want to find her myself. I don't want to get her gifted. I don't want to buy her at a convention. I don't want to buy her online. I want to find this 1988 Superstar Barbie myself. I even have her earrings. I have her complete outfit. Can't be that difficult. Now let's get to the fashion pieces that I was able to identify, and they are new to me. This is actually one of the only non-Barbie pieces in here. This is from a Petra fashion pack from 1978, so late 70s. The number 5841 from the Petra Boutique Fashions. Actually very 70s, not necessarily my taste, but I'm probably gonna hang on to this. Here we go into the 2000s, because this is from Jewel Girl Barbie. So Jewel Girl Barbie from 2000, directly from 2000. I was able to identify it because of this incredible, you know, changing, I don't know, the material. It has a really cool structure to it. It is this specific type. It has this, I don't know, wooden structure thing that looks like, but it's like, you know, it looks a little holographic. Very cool. Here, skirt. Fashion Finds, 1989, and the number 2723. Nothing special, but you know, cute little skirt that I didn't have yet. Weird color combo, I have to say. I mean, I do like orange, but it's not really, it's more like a brown orange. What do we have here? This is actually from the Walking Barbie and Chrissy doll from 1999 or 2000. It's very cute. Don't need this doll because I think she has already the Generation Girl face. But very nice little light purple glitter skirt. And here I believe this is Skipper because it looks to be very, very short and you know, small for Barbie. And it could very well be because I think this is from the high school fashions, Skipper and Courtney high school fashions from 1992, the number 3654. I believe that's the one, if I'm not completely mistaken. Here we've got something from a Disney doll. This is from one of the Jasmine. This is from the Water Jewel Magic Jasmine. I believe I did have her at one point, but I don't have her anymore because I don't collect Disney dolls anymore. She's of course from 1993. But, I mean, of course, the first Aladdin doll or Jasmine, those are from 92 and she came a year later. 2000s, or more like 1999, probably in stores in 2000, from a doll called the Barbie Secret Messages doll that I had never heard of before, but it's actually a cool camo skirt. Maxi skirt, very late 90s, early 2000s. Very similar here. It's from 2001, also like a long maxi skirt, like slim maxi skirt. It's from the Barbie Salon Surprise doll that I also did. I mean, I think Selena from Vintage Gaudi has her. That's why I've kind of heard of her before. It's the number 54215. So, I mean, the whole doll has this number. And it's also kind of a reversible thing. So you can swap it around. And you have this skirt. It's okay. And this one will start crumbling very soon, I'm pretty sure. Because it's, you know, one of this fake leather material. Actually, this is not a skirt, and it's not even for Barbie, but it's for Ken. This is a Ken fashion from 1989, and my first Fashions Easy On line, the number 9335. But yeah, it is, you can see it, it's way too big for Barbie in the waist area. Then here we have another flower surprise fashions. There was already in the other lot where I showed you, not the other lot, but the first part which the stuff that I already have, had the blue skirt. And here we have another one. This is from the flower surprise fashion 1990 fashion packs from the number 5933. And this one is the light purple one that has, you know, the rainbow on the other side. Actually pretty cool. Those came with little, I don't know, little round plastic pieces with, you know, a flower on it, and you could put them around here, so you can kind of strap it in between here so it is filled out, and then you could, I think it has a like clip on the other side, and you could clip it then to your hair, so it looks like you're wearing a huge like rosette or something in your hair. So that was the gimmick. Put it as like a skirt on Barbie or put it in your hair. Here, I believe this is also from Skipper Fashions. This is actually from 1983, so rather early Skipper Fashions. So number 4877 from the Fashion Fantasy line of Skipper. Oops, here. But really nice denim. It's just very stretched. The waistband is not nice anymore. Here, those two pieces came separately, and I was like first, of course, not expecting them to go together, but they do. This is actually from the Spectacular Fashions from 1983, the Barbie fashion line. This is the number 7217. Those fashion packs are kind of really spectacular because they have so many different pieces that you could mix and match, and they're all very elegant. So here we have, you know, a long, I mean, here was, I believe here was a like a rubber band in, so it's, you know, a little bit cinched more in the waist, but you could use it as a sleek dress, and then you could put this over, or you just use this, and there was another top, and you could blah blah blah, you know, all those mix and match things. And this is really, really nice, sparkly red material. And then this is really, really cool. So this is, yeah, early 80s. Spectacular Fashions. And here I was like, oh my god, what is this? This looks like it is super small, like for Skipper, or I couldn't find anything, but I believe it is not for Skipper. It just looks super small. It is actually for Barbie. It is from, I believe, the private collection series of, you know, fashion packs. So very elaborate, a little more pricey fashion packs back in the day from 1990. The number 7096. So of course with many other pieces, and this is like a little skirt, like a mermaid skirt that you would wear very low on her, and then, you know, would flare out, and then a jacket and stuff like that on top. But it looked so small. It looked like it's for Skipper. That's why it was hard to find out about this one. Here we have actually very cute skirt. Love this bleach denim look. This is from Fashion Finds, actually from 1989. So yeah, late 80s. Lovely, the number 9963. And this is, I believe, Barbie. This is not Skipper. What do we have here? This is actually also really cute. I didn't have it yet. It's a very cute patterned skirt, very simple. Also very simple fashion pack, actually from the late 90s, from 1998, from the fashion favorites. It's just missing a pink top. So, but I've never actually seen this one before, and I like it. Here we have a very simple pink skirt. I don't believe that I have it. I might have it, I'm not sure. I think it's from the Easy Living Fashions from 1992, the number 660. Of course, with a neon pink top with flowers on it. I believe I only have the top and not this. Or maybe I do have this and I just forgot, but I will clearly keep this because having another pink, you know, simple skirt doesn't hurt at all. So some basics I just sometimes need to put underneath something. This, I have now I think 3 of them already. This is actually for a Barbie horse. This is for the Western Fun horse, Sunrunner from 1989. I don't collect Barbie horses, but I do have the dog of this line. So I put it on the dog always. So now my dog has already 3 of these. I don't know what you call them, leg warmer thingies. Clearly something from the 2000s. By the look of it, so much early mid 2000s. It's actually a my scene skirt from the Masquerade Madness Barbie herself, which I do have this doll, but mine is wearing a different outfit. This is from 2004, and yeah, this screams 2004. It's a really nice piece actually. I did have skirts like this during this time. I believe. Here I have to check if I do have this or if I don't have this. I think I mixed it up a little bit because I think this one I also have, but I put it in here because it's in better condition than my other one. Yeah, because here I'm not 100% sure, but I think it comes from the Haute Couture collection from 1984, the number 9148. And I might have this already. I think this is one of the skirts that I found in Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I don't need a double of this, so maybe I put it the other side because clearly will never use this probably on any of my dolls. Here I put it here, I think, although I have it because it's a little bit in nicer condition, this is a dinner date or party sensation fashions skirt. So both would be from 89 and both I believe would have the number, oh no, only the, I don't know, one of them would have the number 9163, but the party sensation fashions and the dinner date fashions are almost the same. Just the party sensation fashions came with little, I don't know, like instruments, and so as if they would, you know, be playing in a little band or something, whatever. But it's a really cute skirt, and on mine the silver is not as nice anymore. Here's another one of those double skirts. And here I'm not sure if I do have them or not, but it's clearly Fancy Frills. This one from 1990, the number 5287. I might have this already, or I was missing exactly this. I cannot remember. I have to check then, of course, when I sort this in. Here, oh my god, this is so nice. This is, of course, from the Barbie and the Beat line, but it's not from one of the dolls. It is a fashion pack skirt that I didn't have. Those fashions are one of my absolute favorites for the lines. So with the Barbie and the Beat fashions and the line, of course, from 1990. This is from the fashion pack number 4574. And those little dots here, they glow in the dark. Love this. Here we have actually something from the 1988 Superstar Fashions, I believe, isn't it? Yep. The number 3306, Circus Star, because these even had names. It's not in the best condition anymore. This has, you know, come off. This actually would be more ruched here in the front, but I can, of course, just put a thread through it and ruche it again. And it is, the silver has come off a little bit, but it is, you know, it's a very cool piece. It's just a skirt. I almost never find anything of these fashions. Of course, they were 1977 superstar fashions, but there were also 1988 superstar fashions. Oh yeah, and this one, huge skirt. Oh, I didn't write it down, but this is from the Very Velvet Barbie, from, I believe, 1999. So, not one of the lines that I collect, but I probably will keep the skirt. Here are the pieces that I believe are Barbie, but I couldn't identify them. We have this super simple blue skirt that I usually would think, well, it could be whatever, but it does have a Barbie tag. So it does have a 90s Barbie tag here, mid-90s. So whatever, I couldn't find it. Here, the material is so clearly Barbie. I don't know, it reminds me, I don't know, something... Sea Holiday, or I couldn't find where this comes from. So maybe if someone knows, or in the meantime I have found it, who knows. Then again, one of those skirts that I find quite often. Sometimes, you know, this one is a full circle skirt, sometimes it's just a half circle. I think I have one of those half circles in here as well. Here, see. But I never really know where they're from. Some of them are so tight for Barbie, so I was like, they rather fit, you know, a Stacy doll or something. But, you know, they have Barbie tags. So I just, probably from big fashion gift packs, I believe. Here, Barbie tag. No idea where this is from. This as well, this is probably Barbie. Like, I was thinking it might be another one of the flower surprise fashions, which I just explained to you, where you put this thing in the middle, which is a hair clip, and then you, but no. Ballerina something, I couldn't find it. I just couldn't find it, but it screams Mattel. It's very sure it's Mattel. Here, Barbie tag. No idea where this is from. More like very late 90s or early 2000s, I believe. Here I was first thinking this is from maybe the Shop n' Fun Barbie and Kelly or so, but it's a different material. It's very lightweight. Does not have a Barbie tag, but material-wise and how it's made, very sure it's Mattel. This one, it does not have a Barbie tag, but it feels that the material, this is Mattel. This is clearly Mattel. Probably a easy, like, I don't know, Living or something fashion pack from the 90s. I couldn't find it. Here I'm not so sure. But also the way, you know, the waistband is done, this is really, really nice. So it might be Mattel. There's a Velcro back here. So like also from a ballerina line or something. Or maybe it is not, but it's a really nice, very cute skirt actually. This is probably more something from the early 2000s. With this, you know, sporty stripe here. Doesn't have a Barbie tag, but it might be Barbie. I believe this is Barbie. And then even more denim skirts. Does this have a tag? It doesn't, but also here, probably something early 2000s, judging by the Velcro. Here could also be like my scene or something. And unfortunately, this crumbles off completely. This was used to be, you know, this the belt, and then the little pouch, gold or silver, but unfortunately, yeah. Something from the 2000s, Barbie or my scene, I would guess. Fashion Fever or something. Yeah, I'm not that sure, but it's a nice little denim skirt. It's just very stretched here. But I could see this being something from Mattel back in the day. And then we have one more pile of stuff where I think this is not Mattel or Barbie. But also I cannot really identify what this is. But there's some of my favorites in here. For example, this one, I'm sure this is Petra. I have seen it in a Petra magazine, but when I was looking through them, you know, in preparation for this video here, I couldn't find it anymore. But I'm pretty sure this is from a, you know, early 90s Petra outfit, same as this. So these are two of my favorites that are in here. I love this material. Yeah, pretty sure this is early 90s Petra. This is actually really cute. It fits Skipper, but it doesn't scream, you know, the way it is made doesn't scream Barbie to me, or Skipper or something. Maybe this is Peggy, no idea. Here, it could be something from, you know, the mid-90s Petra stuff or so. It's just very stretched. No idea. This is so cute. I was really like, oh, this must be, you know, like you know, 70s Petra or Peggy or something. I couldn't find it. It's not really made in the way that you think Mattel would do things, but because it has also a different clasp here, but it might be. I might even be Mattel. I don't know. This is so adorable. I love it. One of my favorite pieces here. Here I was pretty sure I can probably identify this. This is a really weird, long, you know, skirt. The material and all, it is so early 2000s. It even has, you know, suspenders here. But I couldn't find it. I believe this might be something from Mattel, or maybe not. I cannot tell. I really cannot tell. It could be Steffi Love or so. Then here, little mini skirt, no idea. It is also very, very tight. It might be for a smaller doll. Two very cool like checkered pieces. This one is so well made, but I couldn't find out where it is from. Is this maybe something from the, I don't know, earlier Petra line or Peggy or something, because it's clearly not Barbie. Those Barbie Mattel wasn't using these snap buttons, but it's so nicely made. I don't know. And this one as well, no idea. This is my beloved crinkly, you know, fabric, but it's not the one that Mattel is using. Also, it's just cut at the bottom. So I don't think this is Barbie, but it is very, very cute. Love it. This might be something from a Petra line. It's also just very, very simple. The way the Velcro is made doesn't scream Mattel. This one I actually do have, and I love it. Mine is a little more stretched out, but once I put this on a doll, it will also stretch out. Never found out where this is from. Oh, this is also one of my faves. I cannot tell if this is maybe even homemade, mommy made something, but you know, maybe it's not. But it screams like late 80s with this denim, and even the denim has, it's unfortunate that there's a little, like, you know, stain that I can't get off. But you could put it to the back. And then this lace, I love this. I like, no idea, couldn't find anything to this. Black velvet long skirt, also really cool, but you know, just the way it is made isn't Mattel, I would say. Same with these. They look like little lingerie skirts. Just the materials and all don't scream Mattel to me. This one as well, it's a very simple, nice skirt, but I don't know. I would rather say it's not Mattel. This is also super cute, but it could be, you know, anything and everything from Carina or from Petra or from Steffi Love or from something or some general fashion packs, but I doubt that it's Barbie, the material, and you know, it doesn't scream Barbie. Barbie definitely had similar skirts, but yeah. And then this one is always the one that gives me the biggest headache, because I have a very similar one. I actually have the same skirt already. Just the pattern looks a little bit different. And when you just get this, you're like, oh, this is clearly something from the Western Fun Fashions, right? From, you know, 1989 or 90. It's not. This is not part of Western Fun Fashions, or unless they did fashion packs that I've never seen anywhere online or something. It's really well made, actually. So I was always guessing it is Barbie, but I could never find it. Now I have another one, even in a different pattern. I don't know, this one has way more purple. I love these, but I don't know where they're from. This is probably something that's just homemade from a ribbon or so. Very cute thing. I mean, I might be able to use it at one point. And then this one here. Interesting material, purple, lace. Used to be Velcro. No, it used to be stretchy here. I don't know. I don't believe this is Mattel. That's quite cute. So actually pretty nice pieces. Very little pieces that I won't keep. So even in all of these, you know, unidentified pieces. Of course, except for all this huge bunch of fashions that I have already. That is a double. But all of the rest, I will probably keep. Hallelujah. That probably took like, I don't know what, 45 minutes or so of skirt content here, of Barbie skirt content. I'm really happy that a lot of these pieces, even though I might not be able to identify them or whatever, they are really pretty and I will be able to use them and I will keep them. It's just a little sad that all of these I already have. But I mean, I have a big collection, so what do I expect? It's really good pieces, and probably be able to trade them or sell or whatever. So, okay, lots of fashion. Was this everything of this day? No, let's keep it going. But it's getting, I mean, it's kind of cloudy, kind of not. My God, already gotten so much. It's way too much. Oh, she's interested in the 70s blouse there that I looked at before. €8. It's quite okay.
Kann ich auch so anhängen. Eine Titelmaus. Eine Titel. Was? Eine Dudel. Eine Dudel.
Cute. No, unfortunately. Nothing in this pile for me. The truth is, I only have like €10 left, €10.50 or so. And I left the jacket because you saw it, I was back at the cellar where I had already looked through the 80s jackets and all. And I tried on the purple one and it looked really cute, but it's €10. I would rather play 5. But yeah, I want to make another round, and in case something else is to be found here, then I would rather pick up something else. Let's say I find another pony or so, then I would rather pick up the pony than the jacket. So that's why I'm back here. And I don't even know where can I don't know. Probably that way. What are these? This is from Blue Box. Blue Box also made a couple of Polly Pocket knockoffs and all. This looks super cute. It's like baby toys. There's another one. Octopus Red Box. Blue Box Red Box? Okay. Octopus bath time. Fun puzzle. I believe this must be something from the 90s. It's super cute. And I don't know what that is. Food blender, but not a real one. Also play one for children. Cute. Here we are again. The remnants of the cube. Absolutely creepy dolls with the, with the teeth. And I think these are the last ones left. But look at, I'm sorry, but the horror. I've been here before today, so I think I've looked through all of this. I'd rather go to the next row. I think I've looked through all of these boxes already, like 2 hours before or whenever that was, in the morning, when everything was still empty and wet.
Nein.
Schwarze, komm her. €4.
This one is cute.
So in einem Fahrradshop arbeitet der und dann. Aber da kommt er dann in den Freund auf das Büro.
Probably just not looked through these, but I also don't think it's worth it. But I mean, there's a doll. Not the doll I'm looking for. Another doll. Weird cat animatronic and for whatever weird reason I like this bag. It's an old Christmas bag. It looks super 90s and it has something about blah blah blah, an address on it with US. So it's probably an old 90s like bag from a shopping mall somewhere over in the US, I guess. It's pretty, I don't know, I don't want to buy a weird shopping bag here, but I'm weirdly attracted to it. Look at this. It's the big flowery heart. I just read My Little Pony here, so I don't want this, sorry. And it's just a Simba pony. Fakey. Oh, one of these! But this is the color scheme I already have. I think I don't need this, and nobody wants to mean it. It's just also just a fakey, but it's a little garland fakey, and I like them. I will leave it here because I have it already.
Ja, danke, habe ich.
She is such a, like, often that girl you find all the time. I found her so often. Oh my god, there's a Novi Star. She doesn't have arms, but there's a Novi Star. Oh my god. Clone doll.
Ja, können wir richtig drin. Da ist aber noch die Schale zu. Ach, ich sehe sie schon. Ja, und
Okay. I picked up a little Novi Stars. I cannot even say that, oh, it's the first time ever I found Novi Stars at the flea market, because actually the same day from a different seller where I picked up the Polly Pockets from, you know, last video, the seller also had a Novi Stars, but of course appropriately priced, yada yada yada, so I don't need the Novi Stars for, I don't know what, 50 to 100 euro, I don't remember what the price was. But like just like a couple sellers, you know, over, I found this girl like in a bin. Actually, I just saw first there was a little Stacy. I think it was Bicycling Stacy and some other random dolls, and then her, and she is in horrible condition. But I also just paid like what, €1 for her, or just 50 cents. I don't remember. I think it was €1, like €1. Why not? And why is she in horrible condition? She doesn't have arms. That's the first thing. Like, there's no arms. I don't have her outfit. This is a Cave Club outfit that I bought on her, and this is even actually too big. And her hair is, oh my god, why is it so bright? Why is it so bright? Probably because her hair is a little darker. let's first here. Her hair is polypropylene, so, and it is cut. So it doesn't look like it, but here in the back, I don't know how they cut it, but it's really short in certain parts. It should be longer. And it was in such a bad condition because it's polypropylene. Also this little like bow here made out of her hair. When I started washing and like styling her hair, then this completely fell apart. You would think that this is a strand of hair, a longer strand of hair that is rooted and tied into a bow. It is not. It is a separate piece. It is a separate piece of hair. So it just fell off, and then I was like, now I have to create this fucking bow, and it was so difficult to make her nice again. I mean, with lots of love and, you know, time, I could, you know, manage to get the poly hair straight again. I found some nice shoes for her. That was actually pretty, you know, surprising to me. These fit like a glove. Are these maybe even Novi Stars shoes? I never knew where they're from, and she doesn't really fit Barbie shoes that well, or other shoes that I have, Monster High or whatever, but these fit like perfectly. So I'm happy that I at least found nice shoes for her. But she has her eyelashes still, your glittery eyelashes, and I mean the main part is the crazy face. Now let me talk about actually what she is. I mean, I said it already, she's in Novi Stars. Her name is Electric, and she's from 2012. Novi Stars was a pretty short-lived doll line by MGA, so the same people that, you know, did Bratz and you know, LOL-OMG and Rainbow High, etc., etc. So they also did Novi Stars. They are aliens. They're pretty small, actually. And they actually, when they came out, I believe they were not really popular or whatever. I think there's a couple of waves, maybe 3 waves or something. And then they, you know, died out. But relatively shortly after that, they gained quite a lot of popularity with collectors, and now they are extremely expensive. Not all of them, not the ones from the first waves, like she is. She's technically, even if you get her in a good condition, she's not super expensive. But some of the later waves, multiple hundreds, especially if they're in a good condition. But yeah, they're aliens. They have these super interesting colors. Like, of course, they have different body colors, like blue or green. This, you know, see-through legs and, you know, glittery eyelashes and weird tentacles on the head, or whatever the case is. There's even one that doesn't have hair and is a wig. So this is one, for example, that's not super expensive because, you know, wigs are never really good. But I couldn't say no. I mean, just having her like this, I mean, you don't even see that she doesn't have arms. She could, you know, do this or something. But let me tell you, the quality is really bullshit, actually. I mean, I don't know if they're all this bad quality, but she really... There's not even articulation at all in the legs. They're just hollow plastic. I mean, they're cool because they're glittery and see-through, but you cannot even sit her down. I think the arms had like this one point of articulation here where they're broken out. That's it. Of course, I mean, the head is on a ball joint, that's fine, and she has lashes and insert eyes, but the hair quality is also like the worst polypropylene ever. And then, you know, a lot of them don't even have really elaborate fashions or something. Some of them have just like a little skirt and the rest is, you know, painted on and whatever. I mean, this is the time, you know, 2012 is not really known for being the era where the best fashion dolls were made, but still, because these are so special, they are, you know, they are aliens. She even has, you know, little like pointy ears here, and when you look at her, like her makeup, she has these dots as eyebrows. She has these horns or whatever here, antlers, or I don't know. It is weird how in a relatively short time, and I mean 2012 isn't even that long ago, why did not like just everybody who loves them, you just purchase them and that's it? Now on the secondary market, they are really expensive. So it's interesting how sometimes this goes. I don't know, can I even put her here on a thing? I don't plan to collect them anything like hard or whatever. I just was like so intrigued because it was the very first time that I ever found one, you know, normally at the flea market, not from a, you know, seller specific, a toy dealer or something. I know Cotton Candy Kittens sold a couple at Toyplosion like 2 years ago, I believe, when we were selling together. but I didn't want to buy from her. Also, she you know, she deserved to make a couple of, you know, little bit of money, because, you know, you can sell them for nice prices if you have them. So I'm happy enough with her. Maybe I put her, because I've now put her in the Cave Club outfit, maybe I just put her next to my Cave Club dinosaurs and all. She will look cute there, because, you know, alien and dinosaurs, I don't know. I don't know, was it? No, it wasn't the last thing. I don't know how much you saw, because I made another round and I always had this jacket still in mind. I think, if not, then here's the clip. If not, then I had the clip already before, because I made several rounds and couldn't decide if I want this jacket or not, or if I want to have my last 10 euro for something else. And I did find a couple of other things during my rounds, but then I decided I don't need a nut, because, for example, I found a G1 My Little Pony cassette tape, #1, but I had it already like twice or so. Why do I need a third one? La 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 la. So, and I knew this jacket was 10 euro, so I had exactly 10 euro. In the meantime, I found her, but she was really just €1, and I had it like in coins still. And then in the end, when I didn't find anything else that I needed to have, I returned to the seller and purchased this jacket. It is one of those typical, you know, early 90s, you know, windbreaker, you know, colorful jackets. I have like already one more. The other one is more thin, has just a jersey lining. This one is a little more hefty, so there's definitely like a you know, warm lining inside. It is a children's size, the 164, so it's a big children's size, but I fit in really nice. And it is really nice for now the temperatures of when it isn't quite that cold anymore, you know, but you cannot really wear summer jackets yet, because it's kind of, you know, it still holds you warm. Inside here there is a little you know, hood also, and the color was just really intriguing to me, because it is mainly purple, and the other one that I have is mainly white and pink, so different color. But then when I came home and because it has lots of other colors, I realized it also has a lot of black in that it didn't really click at the flea market. And I have some issues like coordinating black into my outfits, because my outfits are mostly really pastel, and then I don't put black in it. I still have a lot of black outfit pieces, so I can make outfits with this jacket, but it is a little harder. I don't even have a backpack to wear with this. My pink backpack looks absolutely BS with this. So I don't know, I might need to get another backpack for this, maybe something like a purple backpack, or just I had a black one. I threw it away because I didn't want to use it anymore, but now I would need another one. But yeah, I still like this jacket. I've worn it already a lot. I don't know, let me just put it on. So there you go. It is a little more interesting, because I mean, it has a normal zipper, but then it has a like asymmetrical flap over it with you know, snap buttons. Like, it is really comfy. I really like it. It is just a matter of there's black in there, and I have a little bit harder time of coordinating black in my outfits. It is really nice quality. Often these old zippers are not nice anymore. This one is very sturdy, no problem with that. My other one, the zipper starts to tear apart at the bottom. And for 10 euro, I'm happy with it. Although, I mean, it gives me sometimes a little bit headache. I want to wear it, and then all the rest that I have put together doesn't match. So, but I'm still happy with it. I think this was the last thing that I purchased this Saturday. But as I said, there is the Sunday also of this flea market weekend. Where do I put it here? Let's just put it here. Though I don't think that I don't know, maybe I don't know how much footage I have of the Saturday, of the Sunday, now of the Monday. It was the Monday, Saturday, and then Monday of the Monday, exactly. I just didn't find a lot this day, but I still have a little bit to show you. So let's roll the camera.
Yok. Oldu abi, hadi Allah'a emanet. Git morgen Chefin, nur noch Koffer fragen. Ja. Du bist zwei. Was hast du noch, Chefin? Aber hier, das ist eine Tochter. Ah, was ist das? Das ist eine Jacke. Jacke? Nee, aber mit dieser Fortnite. Hier ist irgendwo ein... Hier.
Yeah, the very first thing I found was another G3 pony. I can't complain. I mean, I can complain because she has cut hair. Let me complain at least a little bit. Though it is another one that I don't have, and she was so dirty, but well, she was in this rummage box, and I think that they just wanted 50 cents for her. And this is Frilly Frocks. She came with a play set. She's an early G3, so she's from, no, not early. It's more like, I don't remember. No, I think it's more like 2005 or so. She came with the Frilly Frocks boutique. And yeah, you can see she has cut hair. Well, you can rehair her, right? We can do a rerouting on her. Technically, I could if I would get the head open. I don't rehair G3s. I can't. I just don't get the head open. I have broken fingernails. I have like broken ponies. I don't get the heads open. It's different than with G1s. With G1s you can, I mean, sometimes it's also really tough on, glued and all, but you can get it off. These I never get off. I mean, I can do lots of, you know, acetone to, you know, soften the vinyl and soften the glue and make it like, you know, heat the pony up so it is more squishy, and I have tried everything. Not with specifically this one, but with other ones that I've also have cut hair. I can't. I'm so sorry, I am not able to. If someone comes here and opens up the pony's heads for me, I rehair them all, but I cannot open the pony's heads, sorry. That's why she will just stay like this, and at one point, if I find another one with longer hair, then I replace her. But for 50 cents, I could leave her. It's a pony I don't have. Yeah, you know. I, as I said, don't remember how much I filmed, but there will be some other clips. Ah, this is super cool. Lots of Jurassic Park stuff. I don't have any of the vehicles, but I don't know if I would have time. I mean, I would probably make time. Love them. But they're a little bit above my price range for flea markets. And then also an extreme dinosaur, which this one I have not seen. He looks a little like shiny. Can you see that? How he's glowing in the sun? But they are appropriately priced, which is fine, but it's then nothing that I would need to get. But it's super cool. This one's my favorite because it's Lost World. It's, I would say probably, I mean, this is something that you don't find that often. This one you see more often, but it's from the second Jurassic Park. Even with Roland and Bo sitting in it, which I have. I have this guy. But nice, very cool.
Eine Box zusammen 5 Euro. Die kleine 3, die obere, die andere.
Was hierfür haben?
3.
Ja, gib hier. Nee, nehme ich mit. I bought this little Monchichi. You know, I am not the biggest Monchichi collector. I like them. I had one as a child in the 90s, like a normal brown one. But I like to collect very colorful pastel or neon or whatever toys. And I don't like, you know, brown teddy bears or brown Monchichis and stuff like that. That's why I only am interested if I find some maybe at the flea market that have, you know, pastel nice colors. And this one does. I was immediately when I saw it pretty sure that this is not a vintage one. This is not old. To be honest, I believe this one is still like online to be purchased new. Because I tried to search this, like what year it is from. It's definitely the Sakura collection. So because you can see it has the cherry blossoms here, also in her, you know, pigtails here. So this is the girl, definitely. It has the 2 pigtails. Typical Monchichi, you know. Can, you know, suck her little thumb there. It is an original one, of course. You see here it has the logo Monchishi, done by Sekiguchi. And if I try to find this one, like what year it is from, it actually just came up to be, you know, for sale still, from Amazon, or on eBay, on Idealo, Otto, whatever, all the typical purchase websites, you can still get it. I of course got it just for €3. I believe this is more like around, I don't know, whatever, 20 or 15 or something, I don't know, don't remember. But it can't be very old. It must be from the last 5 years or so, I believe. But that doesn't make it less pretty. I mean, I will keep it. It is cute. It is, you know, has even some, you know, ties to Japanese like things, because I mean, Sekiguchi is a Japanese company, and you know, Sakura is, you know, is something, you know, the cherry blossom festivals and all, cherry blossom watching. That it's a really big thing in Japan, and cherry blossoms just look very pretty. So I can't be mad about this little Monchishi here, of course, although it is not necessarily something that I needed to have. And I was actually expecting it to be way more expensive, because like it looks to be a quite new one, but apparently €3 it was. And there was, I think, one more thing that I picked up this day. Yeah, these were the only 3 things I actually picked up this day. It was, you know, this one pony here with the cut hair, the Monchishi, and this Barbie fashion, you know, outfit. But I'm really happy about this, because I needed this. This is for my slumber party Barbie. I had the pants, though not in the best condition. Though I never had this top. Now I have a full outfit. Yeah, slumber party Barbie from 1994. One of the Barbies with a soft body. You know, bedtime Barbie and slumber party Barbie. The slumber party Barbie line also had a Teresa, I think, and a Christie. The other one, the earlier one, just had Barbie. But you know, Barbie was wearing blue. And now I can put this on her. I believe I paid also €1 for this, like €1. This was together in one bag. This is from the seller where, I mean, she has Monster High and Barbie, Modern Barbies, and all priced appropriately, you know, online prices and all. And she always has a little box of fashions. Mostly there's only modern stuff in. Also, you know, packaged together, this for €1, this for €3, this for €2 and all. But you can be very lucky, because there are a couple of vintage fashions in between. I've found really good, you know, 80s and 90s fashions from her already. I've even found a 60s bathing suit, like the gold white striped one, so for 50 cents, you know. So it always makes sense to look into her little bag. Today I found this. Not today, I'm not filming it today, of course, but this day I found this. So and technically, while the first day of this weekend was like huge with so many dolls and ponies and Polly Pockets and other stuff, the other day was just these 3 little things. So I want to, I mean, the video is already long, I'm pretty sure, because of the full fashion lot, you know, from this other day. But I still want to include a couple of dolls now in this video that I found the following weekends. Because, of course, next weekend I went to flea markets, the weekend after I went to flea markets. But there wasn't really anything, like not a lot to be found, so I didn't really film. You know, it's always when I have the feeling I don't find anything, I don't see anything interesting, then I get less and less interested in even taking the camera out to film anything. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just not gonna make a video about this day. There's nothing, not even interesting things to be seen, you know. But this one day I purchased 1 doll, and then the other day, it was the very last thing, I purchased 3 dolls. So technically I bought something on these days, but I, you know, didn't film at all because all the rest. But I want to still show you. This one day I purchased actually this doll. Really, it was a huge flea market, but there was nothing, unless like 1 broken skipper doll for like, I don't know, 100 million euro or whatever. I don't remember. I don't know, 10 euro, 5 euro, whatever, but she's not in a good condition. I had her already. And then it was a huge flea market. And then all I was like somewhat interested was this doll. It's not a Barbie. It's not a Petra. What is she? I think she is a Sally or Susie. I had, you know, found one of those before, also at the flea market. And I like their faces. I believe they were sold more in the Scandinavian parts of Europe. So like what, you know, Sweden or Norwegian or whatever, Finland maybe. And they have the same body as Petras, and they are very same quality, very similar quality to Petras. They don't have the same face mold. They also are printed differently, but they have the same vibe as a Petra. And to me, they also look a little bit like a Jenny friend, so a little bit like a Japanese doll. I don't know. They were more around in the, you know, late 90s and then through the 2000s. So even though she looks very neon 90s, she might be rather a 2000s doll. I cannot tell because I found her exactly like this. So I was assuming, oh, that must be her original outfit. I mean, how complete, how matchy is this all? With inline skates, rollerblades, with these, with, you know, everything. It's all very neon. But I couldn't find her, not at all. I mean, there are websites that show these, Sally or Susie. I think in certain countries they were called this, in other countries they were called this. They're more known to be Susie. But I couldn't find this. I couldn't find this outfit or whatever. All I found is that there were definitely fashion packs with, you know, I don't know, rollerblades, and also with these knee protectors, different ones with different colors, but they're the same mold. So I'm pretty sure that this is from her, because if other Susie and Sally fashion packs had these same molds here, then this is very likely from her. She has really nice nylon hair, this, you know, mid blonde, not super light blonde, very pretty face. She has the helmet, she has a backpack, she has a neon crop top, the little, you know, skirt and pant combi. As I said, these knee protectors, then these leg warmers, and these working rollerblades. She's very pretty. I will put her in my Petra shelf. If I would have found other stuff, I would have probably left her. She was 5 euro. But as I didn't find anything, and I guess you can, a couple of you can maybe, like, you know, understand that if you are like a flea market junkie and you really like just the thrill of the hunt and finding something, and then you don't find anything, then you might pick up something that otherwise you would have left. I'm not mad about her. It is just, you know, not the most crazy find I ever made or something, but I still wanted to show her to you, and maybe someone of you has seen her already and knows if this is maybe her official, you know, original outfit, which it's my guess that this is, but I have no evidence because I couldn't find this outfit in the whole world, a whole wide, you know, internet. So I have no proof of that, but this is my guess. And then I found 3 actually Barbies, and they're all not in good condition. While this doll here, she's really good condition. She's just not the most exciting doll to begin with. I have here really nice dolls. 1 Barbie, 1 Christy, and 1 Kira, but they are not you know, not the best finds because they're really not in good condition. But I did not have any of them. And this was a box filled with, you know, modern dolls, modern Barbie, Steffi Loves, blah, 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 nothing interesting. But among them, these three, you know, 80. And I tried to negotiate the prices down because this was one of the sellers that, prices, even though, yeah, but you picked out the old ones, they technically wanted €5 per doll, which is a fine price if the dolls are in good condition. Those are not, so I tried to negotiate down. I would have liked to pay just €10 for the 3 dolls, but we ended up at 13. That was, I only could get her down to €1, but at least, you know, €2 less. The Kira, I was at first not 100% sure if I didn't have her, but yeah, no, I didn't have her. This is Island Fun Kira from 1987 or 88. But she's not even Kira, she's actually Miko. Sorry, I said Kira and I said Kira again. She's actually Island Fun Miko. It's technically the same character, but she was called Miko at that point, I would say. The same face as the Kira face. And I have one that looks very similar. Also the super, slim eyes and then with a purple eyeshadow. But mine has bangs, and that was then the thing where I was like, no, I'm sure I don't have her. She has cut hair. Her hair is in horrible condition. First of all, of course, cut, because her hair would be actually very long. The Island Fun line is well known for having super long hair. And then look at that. I don't know. Well, you can see that. Yeah, there's almost no hair left in between. Everything is ripped out, and then here it is very, you know, what's small, some braids in, and it is still, you know, even though I boil washed it a couple of times, you know, crimps don't come out. So for her, I don't see any, you know, rescuing of the hair unless you just leave it like this. It's also fine, but I believe for her I might even, you know, attempt a reroot, because it's black hair, I have black, and yeah, I don't have her outfit. She is a beach line, she's a beach doll from a beach line. So she would come with a, I think, pink bathing suit, and then with a little, you know, sarong or whatever you call this, like a little towel that you can put around the waist, like a little wrap skirt, actually in this material. That's why I put it here, not just in a different color. But these flowers here, this is the same material that the Island Fun line actually had as the little, you know, wrap skirts. But yeah, so I have Skipper from this line actually, right? Yeah, I have Skipper. I don't even have, I think I have Barbie, but my Barbie is wearing a different outfit. I don't have her outfit. I don't have Ken. I think there's even a rather rare Teresa of this line maybe, but whatever. It's a beach line, and I don't have this Kira Miko yet. Now I have her, and I will probably reroute her. This is a Christy. She's roughly 10 years later than her, because she's from the late 90s. She is actually the Florida Vacation Christy. She does not have the Christy face. She has the Michelle face, I believe, with the very voluminous lips. Very, very pretty. And Florida Vacation, the line is from 1998, probably in stores in 1999. So also not really my era, but with Christie's, I mean, you don't find them very often. I was, you know, happy enough to even find her. She has her original earrings, and she has, of course, also blue eyeshadow. That's why I put her in this blue outfit. And yes, also her original bathing suit would have been blue leopard print. Very pretty, but I don't have it and I also don't need it, so I put this Fashion Avenue outfit on her and, you know, enhanced it with a little bit of jewelry and a different bag and all. Why isn't she in a good condition? Blup, blup. Yep, also cut hair. I mean, this is probably her, you know, original length here, and then all of this is cut. So with her, I will not reroute her. I mean, it is enough for me like this. And she has Kanekalan hair, while the Kira or the Miko has Saran hair, which I do have. I don't have black Kanekalan hair. I don't even know if it's still produced. And she has so many hairs. Yeah, so much hair, I wanted to say. She even has some, you know, lighter brown strands in her hair. Very pretty, actually. And if I would, you know, take all the hair out, her scalp would probably split, because there's so many, you know, rooting spots. It's crazy how much hair she has. So I would not reroute her. And I am fine with that. I love her outfit that I put her in. You know, I don't like to put the, you know, beach dolls always in their beach outfits. I kind of like to redress them anyways. And this doll was a little bit, I don't want to say of a mystery or something, but she was kind of hard to identify or to really, you know, pinpoint down which doll this actually is. It was pretty clear to me from the beginning when I saw her that she's one of the many European fashion play Barbies. I was actually at this flea market together with my friend Cotton Candy Kittens. Well, she actually at this moment then also left because her bus was coming and it was like the very last thing that I rummaged through this one box there. But she was still at her phone at this moment, and she was like trying to identify immediately like who she is, like so and so many, I think like 6 lower lashes, blah blah blah. And I was like, no, but I have this one, but she looks like this one. And it took a while to really pinpoint down who she is. Well, she was of course also not wearing this dress. I just gave her this dress, though this is not her dress. This is actually a dress from another Flash and Play Barbie of her line. So let me first show you how she looks. So here she is. Lots of lower lashes, lots of upper lashes. She has a little bit of, you know, a purple, you know, crease or something. And then she has a lot of light blue around here, very high. And then she has these, you know, light eyebrows or like, you know, reddish, almost pink lips. And she has platinum blonde Kanekalon hair. It's not Saran, that's Kanekalon hair. Her hair is also a little bit cut, but because I put it in this cute updo here, I mean, you don't really notice it that much. So she has, in terms of condition, it's probably the worst condition because I said cut hair. She has these, you know, spots, these highlighter mark spots on her legs. Not super bad, but there are a couple. And then her hand, one of her, you know, it's a little bit cut at one, you know, you can see. A little bit, the tip of her fingers are missing. But apart from that, who is she? She's a Flash and Play Barbie, a European one, from 1987. It's a line actually technically of 4 dolls that all are somewhat similar but came in a different dress. They're called, you know, Fashion Play, Côte d'Azur, Fantasia, Modespaß. That's what their boxes say. And then always at the bottom of their boxes, there is a little, like a little piece of fabric that is in the pattern of their dress, because all of them are wearing different dresses with nice patterns. So this is technically your 4 different looks. There's a pink and white pattern dress. There's a white and multicolored dress. There's a dark purple dress, and this is the white and red dress. This is not the doll that belongs into this dress. I'm pretty sure that this doll with this face and this printing and this hair, yeah, because the hair also plays a role in this, is the doll in the dark purple dress of this line, 1987. As I said, they are called Fashion Play, Côte d'Azur, Fantasia, Modespaß. Her number is the 4834, and she shares the face with the number 4830. But they have different hair textures. So the 4830 hair doll would have actually Saran hair, very curly Saran hair. And this one, she can't be because she has Kanekalon hair. So she must be the 4834 with like, you know, Kanekalon hair. But they share the same face. But to make it more difficult is that there's also 2 variants. Meaning there's a China and a Philippines variant, and they look different. And both versions, the Saran and the Kanekalon hair version, have the China and the Philippines version. And this is the China doll. And I actually also have a very similar one, the Philippines version. That's why I can show you how different she looks. And she is the one with the, you know, Saran hair, the curly Saran hair. See, they are very similar. Then the number of lashes and, you know, almost, you know, with whether they have spots. And she actually has 1 spot and 1 elongated line. She has 2 spots in the eyes, but it is technically, you know, the same face, though by the hair fiber you can identify her that this is the one in the dark purple dress and this is actually one in the pink white dress. I don't have these other dresses. That's why I put actually a completely different dress on her here. But yeah, there's even 2 more dolls in this Fashion Play line. The one with the, you know, multicolored dress and then one with this dress. They have a little bit different faces, but also there's 2 one with Saran hair and one with Canacolon hair, and both also have a China and a Philippines variant that look quite similar, but they look different. As in here, really, they are distinctly different. So it is a little bit like, it was quite hard, because even if you just look at Fashion Dolls DE or something, this one is not directly shown. I mean, it is, but I think only the Philippines version. I have the China version. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure that, as I said, she's wearing actually a dark purple dress, also with some kind of patterns similar to this here. And her number is the 4834. And I say always China variant, although I cannot even say she's made in China, because her marking does not say anything. It just says Mattel, and then the year, you know, the 1966 for the twist and turn waist, what always is at the back of these dolls. I don't know, but the box must have said China, because this is clearly the face of the China variant doll. And with her, I also cannot tell you if this is the Philippines variant, because she is not on her original body. I found her as a floating head, just, you know, without body. So, but I'm pretty sure these come from the same doll line, the same European Fashion Play Barbie line, though they are so different to me that they are technically different dolls, and these are also different dolls. I'm pretty sure she came in the pink and white dress, she came in the dark purple dress, and then there's these two others that have a little bit different face, and this is one of those dresses. That's why I put this on her, and I think it suits her really nice. I will put her probably in the display with the more or less, you know, white and red, you know, fashion pieces. And I think, apart from that they are all not in good condition, like especially hair-wise, I have these are technically quite good dolls. So that's why I also wanted to show them to you, although this video is already long enough. So I talked now a lot about this Fashion Play blah blah bloops, but that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Tons of fashions. Lots of G3 ponies actually, and then a couple of Barbies, and lots of flea market fun. Although for the last things here you didn't have any footage. I hope you still believe me that I found these dolls at the flea market. I just, as I said, it wasn't worth filming those days, other than this. But you know, sometimes I'm also a little, you know, I get a little bit lazy also with filming when the flea market day doesn't start good, when there is nothing, and even when I find something at the end, I'm like too lazy to get the camera out. Yeah, but if you did like this video, in fact, then please don't forget, you can give it a thumbs up, you can comment down below, and if you're not subscribed, maybe you want to do that, hit the subscribe button, and you know, doesn't cost any money, it just helps you to easier find my videos, and it also helps out the channel. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, see you real soon, and may the whatever toys and dolls and Barbies, may the toys be with you. Bye!